billion business according to Mid-Ocean, and we haven't even touched $1 billion. Now then some people say, well, this thing's saturated. How can it be saturated? Our heads are saturated. You know, every one of you here today have wound up, thank you. All right, I could have moved that, believe it or not. How many took, give them a round of applause, it took an aggressive, I lost my track. Where was I anyway? Oh yeah, right?
Obstacles.
Obstacles. Everybody in this room, you're gonna run into somebody who never heard of Legal Shield. They don't even know who we are. I've been traveling for 20 years across this country, sat beside nobody's ever owned a damn membership. They're gonna own one I sit beside it, but they didn't own it when I got on the plane or whatever they did, all right? Everybody's gonna own this membership. We're either gonna get it today, we're gonna get it tomorrow, we're gonna get it next year. So don't get discouraged when somebody doesn't buy the membership, okay? Or you don't recruit that person. If as long as they're alive, we're going to get them. Because I'll tell you, you're going to have to either move to another country, you're going to have to leave, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Because as long as I'm alive, I'm going to haunt you down. I said, I'm going to be in your face. And they said, well, you know, you're pressuring me. I said, you're damn right I'm pressuring you. You know why? 90% of this country doesn't have a will. They need some damn pressure on them. Why? We need to put the pressure on the people. Somebody said, well, you're strong-arm me. I'm going to strong-arm you. You know why? Because if you ain't running the ball right, I ain't going to sit there and talk to you, well, how about running a little better? You know, I'm not getting down the home, getting down the field on this thing. We got to get tough. Are you watching? The tough people are going to succeed in our business model. The tough people. And you're tough people here today because you're willing to come here and learn. You traveled a long way. You paid some prices. You got a few speeding tickets. You did whatever it took. But you got here, all right? And showing up is the key to success. Whether it's at practice at football or whether it's at anything you do in life, when you show up, you're going to learn. And you're going to gather information. You're going to gather knowledge. You're going to pick up the nuggets that are going to help each and every one of you be better. But it won't do one bit of good unless you take the practices that Nick just pointed out and get underway. Get after it. Are you going to make mistakes? Yes. I'm the biggest mistake Legal Shield's ever had. Seriously, to this day, they probably still have my membership form that I filled out, and I sent into the company because, hell, I didn't know. I put names down in the wrong places, and it was terrible. And I actually drew arrows from where we should have been, where we should have been. This arrow went down here, arrow went down here, and I'm still getting calls from the company that says, Dave, we have posted this thing on a board. So when people come in, we show that this is exactly what you're not supposed to do. Right? I said, you'll straighten it out. We'll get it fixed, okay? But I didn't worry about all the details of life. We get too detailed out. Today still everybody laughs about the phone that I carry with me. It's a little $39.95 phone. The guy the other day on the plane, it was really funny. He looked at it and he said, no, you're not serious. He says, where did you get this? And I said, well, I've had it for years. And he said, well, they don't even make this phone anymore. I said, well, some of the places I go to do. And I actually had a phone before this that I honestly called because I had trouble one day. I was driving from South Carolina back to Georgia, and I wasn't getting good communication. And I called whatever number you're calling to find, get service and so forth. And the lady says, no way you can be calling from that phone. And I said, why do you say that? She said, we took those towers down 5 years ago. I don't know what the hell you're reflecting off of, but there's no way. So it was a phenomenon. But I told the guy on the plane, I said, look, I don't have all the, because all people do is sit there and do this all day long. You ever watch it? Yeah. You're doing it, aren't you? That's all you do all day long. The guy beside me is always doing this all day long, all day long, all day long. And he says, well, how does your phone work? And I said, what's your telephone number? So I tapped it in, and it rang, and he's sitting right beside me in the next seat. I says, pretty simple. I can call you, you can call me now, because you got my name. He says, you take Texas? I said, yeah, I got a whole bunch of them on here. People all over the world are texting me. He says, you text back? I said, no, I call back. I said, you can't, there's no voice in the text. Okay, meet people. I want to go back to the way the roots of the Legal Shield was built way back when people got down and sat down in front of somebody and talked about our damn membership. You don't need to text them about it. It's okay. Technology's good. We got plenty of it. We got so much of it now. I mean, really and truly, I think you can sign a person up while they're sleeping.